Welcome back, everybody, to more Higurashi When They Cry How. Last time, Shion, being the great person that she is, decided it would be a wonderful idea to take us on a date to where Mion is working. And because Keiichi thought they were one and the same, really fucked up. So, Mion and Keiichi are on thin ice. Meanwhile, Shion, being the cunt that she is, decided, I'm just gonna be a bitch about it and just, she is tormenting her sister. Hopefully we can rectify the situation, or at the very least, tell Shion to fuck off. But, that's for then. Guess what I forgot to do? No, just take a wild guess what I forgot to do. If you said actually open up my controller and actually map everything to my, PlayStation 4 controller so that when I tried to move up, I didn't immediately just stare at my mouse, completely wondering why it's not going up, then you are absolutely correct. Let's get into this. I should say let's get into this, after I load the data. We are right here with Oishi-san, so let's go ahead and load into it. And now because I had to go out and get my little mouse thing up, I have to pull up my recording software again. So another pause. This video is going so well, I'm so sure. Oh man. But anyways, I do enjoy this series at the very least. We are really getting close to Watanagashi, and I am excited for it because number one, that's where a lot of the good club activities happen, but if the last chapter was any indication, Watanagashi is kind of the turning point, the climax of the chapter. Not in terms of actual, plot relevance. Well, yes, kind of, but not in terms of, actual trials that the character goes through and the overall height of the situation, but more of the turning point when we went from club activities in the last video, or last chapter, to both Mion and Rena trying to kill us a couple days later. So, I'm hoping that we get another mystery this time around that's as good as Onakakashi's mystery. So that'll be fun. That'll be absolutely fun. I hope. I'm just hoping. Because that's all you can do in this game, is just hope, and then have your hopes be immediately dashed. Because if there's one thing I learned from Human Echo, is to never have hope. Because when you have hope, 07 likes to just write it in to dash your hopes and dreams immediately. And that is the 07 way. Oh man. But anyways, so we were actually helping out with the construction of the Watanagashi Festival because we're a cool guy. And now all these adults have come with both, I think Mion and Shion are present in the scene. I don't think any of the other club activity members are, but it seems that the other adults have also come over here. Yes, Happy New Year's, Detective Oishi. We appreciate your work. And hopefully this year won't be as bad as the last couple. It really seems that Mion does not like Oishi. And based on the altercation between Shion and Oishi when they first met, or at the very least when we saw them meet for the first time, it doesn't seem like Shion liked him all that much either back then. It would be nice if the police didn't have to do anything during Watanagashi. But, of course they do. Of course they do. I quite enjoy such fantastic stories, you know? it is time to delve just headfirst into all of the bullshit that we're going to be dealing with. I cannot wait for everyone's eyes to just turn into demon eyes. Or Oni eyes, as I sometimes call them. Oh boy. What do you mean, curse? Do you want to leave? Mion, you're not pulling that shit this time. No. I guess she is. Never mind. I guess we're leaving. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I also heard my phone outside of my room. So, I hope that a lot of the noises around outside of this recording don't get into the recording too much. For example, my stomach growled in the middle of my conversation. So, that's fun. And now everyone's going back and trying to find that. Oh boy. Let's go. Now, wait a minute. They're talking about something silly. Mion, they just mentioned murder. You can't know. You can't. Story. Okay, I have a couple of words for you, Mion. I know we're on thin ice, but listen. Last chapter, you failed to tell me that people actually die during this festival. And maybe I should probably have a second pair of eyes watching my back or anything like that. You know, go in a group. Maybe not walk alone on my way back to my house or anything. No, it's fine. Just don't tell KG any bullshit that happens. Just hope that the fucking Orishiro's curse doesn't strike him down and take him away to be Onakakashita or anything. That's fine. That's a good way to deal with the situation, Mion. It's not at all like last chapter that completely and 100% just screwed us in the most gruesome way possible. I mean, you and Rena tried to kill us. Whether or not that was your intention or the curse of Urishiro is left up to Catbox Theory by this point, because fuck it! But hey, if you don't want to tell me something that may or may not save my life, I understand. You're just trying to be a good friend. Gosh. It's like, hey, it seems that if you go to this part of town on this day, someone dies, and it's usually the people that go to this part of town. But hey, you walk through that every single day, and it just happens that that day is tomorrow, so I'm not going to tell you about it. Like, that's the kind of bullshit logic that Mion is working with. Like, you cannot ignore 4 years in a row, with the 5th year happening, by the way, this year. You cannot ignore 4 years in a row of someone dying and someone disappearing. Sure, that's fine, Mion. You can go. You can go. We'll be there soon. But first, let's actually get the warning that we fucking deserve. So, at the very least, we get to hear this with another person, this time Shion. Which, after what Shion pulled last time, I'm still a little bit pissed at her. But, yeah, she does raise a good point of, why the fuck haven't you told Keiichi yet? Which I do have to ask too. Why the fuck has no one told me yet? I think Keiichi has the right to hear this too. Thank you! Whichever one of you did that quote, thank you. My sister was just, okay, so that was Shion. Thank you, Shion. Thank you. You at least understand that because of all the fucking deaths that have been going on, and the disappearances, that maybe, just maybe, it might be pertinent that I hear this information. If at the very least, for me being aware of the situation so that I take better precautions of myself. Because really, how shitty would Mion feel if I ended up dying on Watanagashi when she never told us what was going on? I'm sorry, Mion. I understand what you're trying to do, but the fuck? Like, seriously, the fuck? Well, we've already heard this, so let's just get this out of the way. Do you believe in curses? Look, I have been asked that question at the end of Human Echo When They Cry. And honestly, in the context of this game, I'm not sure. In general, yes. In the context of Human Echo, sure. But I still believed in the human ending in Human Echo. But so whatever, that's another game. That is another game, because Human Echo dropped a lot of clues that told me otherwise too. So that was mostly the reason why I picked that. But in general, I do believe in superstition. I do believe in like paranormal stuff, like curses. I just feel that sometimes things just aren't a coincidence. But that's just me. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. It was stranger not to believe in curses. No, sometimes it is strange to believe in curses. This is coming from someone who just admitted that they believe in curses. Because, holy fuck, sometimes things are just not okay in real life. I don't want to talk about real life curses and stuff. There's a lot of creepy shit out there, and when you look into it, a lot of things are just Some people believe in it, some people don't. I'm one of the people that kind of believe in it, but not super hardly believe in it. Hardly believe? No. I'm not one of the people that really, really believe in it. I'm like, oh, well, that's actually a plausible point. Definitely be that. This shit is freaky enough that it could. I need to go faster with the text. I'm kind of just lingering on and rambling on. They're trying to scare me. Yeah, let's start. Do you know about the Hinamizawa Dam project? Yeah. The other day at Angel Mort, Shion or Mion. No, that was Shion. Mion has not seen us at Angel Mort. The entire village united, using all the power at their disposal, and they just made the dam not happen. You know, it is actually an epic tale. It is actually a really good tale. It's an inspiring tale. Okay, wait, no, Shion is asking, did you hear about that from my sister? Sorry, whenever we were at Angel Mort, I swore that was Shion. It even said Angel Mort, which I don't think we've gone to Angel Mort with Mion. So, wait. Mion told us not at Angel Mort, but she did tell us at one point. But I swore that Shion also told us at Angel Mort about the fact that people banded together. So, you know what? It's not important. It's not important at all. Okay, so, interesting. The shrine actually used to be the headquarters for the resistance of the dam construction project. I did not know that. Okay, alright, that actually makes sense. Do I know about Odashiro? Whoever said that, let me tell you. Oh boy, do I know about Odashiro. However, I probably don't know as much as you know. Yeah, this chapter's Keiichi knows jack about Odashiro. Tag, you're it. Odashiro is the ancient god passed down in Hinamizawa. The villagers say he has been protecting the sanctuary from poisons of the outside world. And this does match with last chapter. We did find out from Oishi that Odashiro tends to curse not only the ogres that left Onagafuchi, but people that trespassed into the sacred village of the demons. So, yes, protecting from the poisons of the outside world, it does actually coincide. Believing yourself chosen, a nationalistic belief that you're part of a superior race. Okay, that is a dangerous topic to even go through, and I am not even going to comment on any of that. A lot of people have that mindset. I firmly believe that everyone is equal. Some people don't. A lot of cults don't. And a lot of those cults do bad things. And that's as political as I'm going to get in terms of that type of topic and relating it to this worshipping of Odashiro, because that is a hop, skip, and a jump away from talking about cultism, which, you know, actually with Higurashi that is a fair thing to bring up, but not real-life cultism. I mean, I guess I can talk about it, like, okay. There's not a real good answer for talking about cultism, because each of these cults in real life are very, very different. In terms of Odashiro, based on what I've seen, save for the demon hunt bullshit, it seems fairly normal. People worship this deity that protected them. In the past, cursed people that came into Hinamizawa and cursed the ogres that left. And a lot of people think that the recent deaths, it was murders, accidents, and suicides, were actually Odashiro's curse, which, coupled with the people disappearing, that might actually be the case. So, I mean, it doesn't seem that bad when you think about it. It doesn't feel like people in Hinamizawa worshipping Odashiro doesn't feel so much like a cult, is what I'm saying. It's not taking off any of my red flares as of this moment. Now, that's as of this moment. Things are different now. Okay. Alright. They'll deny it to preserve their pride. It was all a long time ago. After all, things are different now. So, at the very least, if they are talking on the level of cultism, that was in the past. And to be fair, that could be a very possible thing. A lot of religions did rely on that back in the past. I can't really talk about this too much without delving into religions. I'm not even going to touch that topic. That is a topic not even for YouTube at all. But it does seem that in the story of Higurashi when they cry, the people who pray to Odashiro in the past may have been considered what nowadays would be considered a cult. However, in present day Hinamizawa, that's no longer the case. So, oh man, I am just trying to step over as many landmines as I can. I think we're done with this episode. So until then, guys, as I desperately try not to just get banned from YouTube for talking about taboo stuff, because, you know, YouTube will just X my search results into the ether, never to be seen again, because that's what you do whenever you make any type of content that may not be okay for the kiddies to watch, even though this game is not okay for the kiddies to watch. We're gonna end things off here. So next time on Higurashi When They Cry, probably more landmines, but that'll be then. This will be now. My name's One Crazy Fox 1. Let's hope we don't get more into this. So until then, guys, see you guys then.